Right, folks, I'm just coming back from my appearance on the kick-off with True Geordie Lawrence to you, and I'm coming by the motorway. I'm coming down the motorway, and yesterday or the other day, whenever you watch this video, I had a rant about roadworks and how coming through Shepshire there was blokes just sitting there, and there was one bloke in a digger and he was working, and yes, before anybody says, oh, I know I haven't got my headrest at the right height, I've done it wrong, I forgot to do it. So anyway, I was basically just saying road workers, and I've had a bit of stick, which is fair enough. I've also had some people agree with me quite a lot, but I just want to say I've just come down this motorway here, and it's 7 PM and the guys are still working, and fair play to them, for working this time of night. We're all wrapped up, it's getting cold, autumn's here, although it's been a warm day, autumn's here. My main thing about what winds me up is the fact that Japan a few years ago had a tsunami, and it seemed like within 3 weeks or so they were all back up and running, roads repaired and that kind of thing. And it just, you know, if Japan can do something like that on a major scale, why can't we? That's all really. I'll just when I'm wrong, right, and I'll admit I'm wrong. But these guys working here on a Saturday night, away from the families, away from home, going out with the mates and all that kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people work nights or weekends, I know I did. But fair play to them. Getting the road done. 50 mile an hour. Just unbelievable. And it amazes me, like, you got the variable speed limit, 50 mile an hour, and yet people still go bombing by you. And I don't think they realise that your speed is being done over a certain distance. It's quite funny. Also, you get people, I mean, I'm in the middle lane now, I'm a bit trapped either side. The traffic's all flowing consistently at the 50 mile an hour. I'm not really overtaking, I'm not being overtaken, it's just the way of the traffic. But it amazes me how many people, when the inside lane is empty, right, there's nothing in it for a good fair few miles, and they just sit in the middle lane. What is that all about? Why do people just sit in the middle lane? If you want to do 60, 55, 60, you do it on the inside lane. And you let cars and whoever, vans, you let them overtake. That's another thing I don't like. I've just indicated there to come on in the inside lane, and what I do is I indicate, I make sure the driver knows I'm coming over, and then I move. How many people move and then indicate? How many? I mean, I bet you're there listening to me, right? You're listening to me. Do you do it? do you move and then indicate when you're doing it? I like to leave a fair space between me and the car in front, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. And yet, why is it so many drivers seem to think you've left that space for them to jump in? I've not. I've left that there for me. I've left that there as a safe distance for braking, in case you see all the red lights lighting up like fucking Melton Road in Leicester when all the traffic lights are on. I just find it totally unbelievable sometimes that people can't drive without thinking what might happen. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. People who don't drive the lights on as well. That's another thing that winds me up. It's dark. This car here behind me, it's a grey thingy kind of colour. Oh, turned his lights on. I just don't understand why don't people put the lights on. Right, what's going off up here? We've got one of them lorries with a big orange arrow pointing to everybody to get over. Oh, we've had a bit of a smash. So this is now where you get the rubberneckers. And what they'll do is they'll drive by dead slow. Instead of going at a normal speed and whatever, they'll drive by dead slow and they'll give it the old... And that's it. Oh, a Mercedes 4x4 broke down. Fortunately, people are not rubbernecking. Oh dear. It's a long way to go. Wind turbines. What do you think of wind turbines? I think they look quite majestic myself, just spinning around. I quite like them. I think they're better than all these bloody pylon wires that are going all over the place, cluttering up the countryside. I think just to see a nice windmill turning around, I think it looks good. Are you enjoying this, folks? Me just chatting as I drive home. See, there's another thing, right? Is people have got there's a van there and he's gone flying up here, he's gone straight on the inside lane, then onto the inside lane, he's just flying up there. Unbelievable. Lights are drawing in, folks. Winter's coming, cold nights, soup, jumpers. That kind of thing. Hideous driving. People, right, another one while I'm driving and I'm thinking about it. People who put the fog lights on. People who put the fog lights on when it's not foggy and it's raining. You can have quite a bit of rain and all of a sudden you think, I better put my fog lights on. Why have you put your fog lights on? It ain't foggy, it's raining. I can't work that out. And what they don't need to realise is that you put your fog lights on and then it reflects on the road and the light and it makes it worse for the driver who's behind you. So I think the clue is in the title of when you put them lights on. As they're called fog lights, I think you're supposed to put them on when it's foggy. Just my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Well, Ginger's text, apparently she wants a soup from a Chinese. She went to see. Winter's kicking in. So she wants soup. I don't know what I fancy. Might just have a chicken curry and boiled rice, and me and June can share that with some salt and pepper chips. Yeah, sounds quite steady, that. All this roadworks, I don't understand. All these roadworks, and just nothing seems to be happening on these actual roadworks. I mean, at the moment, these roadworks must be about 20 mile long. That's it, I've just come out of. So, put my foot back down, get back up to 70. Now, this is the prime example here, look. Bloody fucking Nissan something or other, Quashy or whatever it's called, sat there in the middle lane. Just sat there. Just unbelievable. Just don't understand the problems that they cause. I mean, I could come quite easy up behind them and flash my lights and say, move over. Well, the beamer's done it. The beamer's gone. Oh, only because he's going into the bloody services. Impaired amongst you, I'm actually driving the van on the motorway. On his fucking phone. That's why. On his phone. On his bleeding phone. On the motorway. Got his phone in his hand, waving it about. Absolutely unbelievable. Right, he's gone out of the way. So now what you do, the inside lane is clear, so you pull over. And that way the cars in the outside lane can then move over and sort themselves out. Then what he does in the Merc, he undertakes the Vectra and then goes a bit further. It's unbelievable. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up sometimes. So now he's got to cut back in. That means he's forced the Vectra to brake, because the Vectra driver's being a knob. We've got oh, that's a nice one. Oh, it's an ST. Ford Focus ST. 07 plate. They are nice. I do like them. But, you know, it's just unbelievable. People, some of you might say this video goes on too long. If you like me doing this kind of stuff, let me know. If you don't watch it. I'm trying a variety in my channel now, you see. I've got to try and keep myself fresh. Keep myself invented. You know what I mean? Eddie Stobart. Me, folks. I used to enjoy driving on the motorways. It was quite, you know, quite not thrilling, but you know, it's something where you've got to keep your wits about you. You've got to know what's cracking off. These things either side of your car are called mirrors, and you're supposed to use them as you're driving along. You know, they're quite handy to have, mirrors, because you do actually look into them and you see what's coming up behind you. I don't think a lot of people know that though. Beautiful sunset over there, folks. Ooh, dear me. a Royal Mail lorry up in front of me. I've got a Mercedes at the side of me. I won't indicate yet. Right, they've gone by. I am now going to indicate. And then I manoeuvre over into the next lane. It ain't rocket science, you know, driving. It fucking ain't rocket science. Hey up, Leicester's come up on the board. Not long to go now. Coming up, overtaking a caravan. Right, the caravan is a Phoenix SE. Looks very nice. Phoenix SE. Loudums. Being pulled by a woman in a pickup truck, picking her nose. Oh dear. She's had a right good pick. Mind you, when's the best time to pick your nose, isn't it, when you're in a car? Nobody around you there, you can just pick away all you like. It's great. Right, we're coming up to Leicester. Leicester's 32 mile away. So what I'll do, folks, I'll carry on doing this for another 5 minutes or so. Keeping me entertained, to be fair, this. There we go, the Astra, not the Astra, the Vectra. He's sat there in the middle lane. Baby on board sticker in his window. I don't know, baby on board stickers, mind you, I suppose they're there in case the baby, if the car has a crash. But, or is that baby on board sticker there to make you drive more sensible, more careful around the car? It's a shame that the driver of the car, who's still sat in the middle lane, it's a shame he doesn't show more care and drive fucking better than sat in the middle lane. This is when you need the police around, just to, you know, give them a quick woo woo, get over, knobhead. Use the road, use the motorway correctly, or don't use it at all. Tell you what, this van's brilliant, right? I'm just sat here, 65, 70, happy as a pig in shit. There it is. I do like a Ford. I do like a Transit, to be fair. They are good. They just run and run. Yeah, I like another one. No lights on. It's a silly grey colour car. Just unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable that people driving in this light. I mean, I'm looking on there, I'm looking on the phone, and it does look quite bright, but it's not. It's just totally unbelievable. Signal, the mirror, mirror signal manoeuvre. Turn it off. What is so fucking hard about that, folks? Stanley Grange horses. That's a nice Beamer, M series. Eddie Stobart again. He's got some trucks, that Eddie Stobart, isn't he? Hey, he's got some trucks. Getting a bit chill. I'm going to have to do the old window up, folks. Right, what are you going to do then? You're just going to sit here as well, sat in the middle lane? Unbelievable. I'd like to just get right up the back sides and then just give them a nudge or a flash and say, just get out of the way. going too slow. You're holding the traffic up. You're holding the flow of the traffic up. You drive by. Give them a little look. You drive back in front. And then you drive into the next lane. And hopefully they might get the message. But I fucking doubt it. Oh, train coming by. Virgin. Got BMW coming by. He's on his side lights. You go on in there and all, happy days. Right folks, I think I'm going to call that a day on this video. Hopefully you've liked it, me sitting here chatting away to you folks. I know some people like it when I do this kind of thing. It's just, ooh, pulled out there to your sunshine. That's again down to a driver sat in the middle lane. He's being undertaken by an Astra. I just cannot understand it. You know what, right? I've just said I was going to end this, but I'm not going to end it for a second. Back in the day, right? Back in the day, when I was a kid growing up, you used to have these safety. Oh, she's another one on a phone. Another one on a phone instead of driving properly. Unfucking believable. Back in the day, in the 70s and the 80s, they used to have these adverts on TV where they were like health warning things, like telling kids not to go and play in corn warehouses thing in case you get sucked into a silo, or keep away from dirty water because it's death. Old Grim Reaper was standing there and it'd show you a coat or something floating in this lake where some kid's gone in and died. You thought if he were going to drown, he'd have kept his coat on. I think they ought to bring those things kind of back. You know, when like YouTube, have you heard of YouTube? It's this thing on the internet where people watch other people do things and give their opinions and all that. And I think what they ought to do is these adverts, they ought to put these health warnings and safety warnings and stuff back up on there. I don't mean the ones about bloody cancer and all that, having a stroke, right? Because I don't want to see them. I'm fed up to the back teeth of seeing them, right? But tips on how to drive a car, a vehicle on the motorway. I think it will be absolutely beneficial to the country on telling people how to drive. You know, don't hog the middle lane, indicate, and all that kind of thing. The Green Cross Code man, he were all right, weren't he? Old Darth Vader, he did it. He was quite good. I mean, I don't want to include Jimmy Savile, but I wonder how many lives Jimmy Savile actually saved with his clunk click and Shaw Taylor, keep them peeled. Shaw Taylor used to, didn't he? Yeah, he used to say clunk click and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Jimmy Savile did it. Bloody hell, how many cows in that field? Must be a fucking herd of them. Jimmy Savile, I wonder how many lives he actually saved by doing the old clunk click every trip. And yeah, I mean, obviously I know he wrecked and destroyed many lives, the dirty bastard. But I wonder how many he actually saved. I wonder wonder how many people, because they were a big thing in the 70s, clump click every trip and all that stuff. So, yeah. Right, folks, I think I'm near Northampton or wherever, so. Alright folks, I'll get you later. I enjoyed that. If you'd like me to do more of this kind of stuff, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Put it in the comments. It's I like doing it. It's kept me quite active for a bit, to be fair. What have we got? Less than 21 miles, so approximately half hour away. Alright folks, laters.